Now, staccatos are known for being able to, I think they call it like air rack them, right? Where you can just rack it back real fast, and because they're so smooth. So I've got one round in here, that way I don't end up shooting the whole freaking range down. And let's see if we can actually do that, all right? No, I moved a little bit, but not enough to chamber around. Welcome back to Smok'n Jay's Garage. I'm kind of excited about this video because I am here today with the Staccato C. This is brand new for 2024. This is going to be the compact size, so it's going to hold a 15-round magazine compared to the full size, which is going to hold a 17-round magazine. Now this is the 2011. Now 2011 is coined by Staccato. Technically they're the only ones who have the rights to the name 2011. But just for reference, basically any 1911 double stack magazine is considered a 2011 more or less, but Staccato actually has the rights to that name. So this is going to be a 1911 style, but it's going to have the double stack magazine. This is in 9mm. We're going to put some rounds down range. We're going to see how we like it. As a matter of fact, I've already put about 1,000 rounds down range with it. Well, with a couple other guns I've got out here today. A couple of things that I really like about it. Let's go over that real quick. We've got a case here. It says soft case, it says Staccato on it. I like when you have a soft case that you're actually going to use. Realistically, when they give us a hard case that's formed for the gun, I never actually use those guns, or those cases. I just use the guns. Got a spot here for some magazines. You got the nice big compartment for the gun, and you got the Built for Heroes made in Texas. How about that? Also, something of note, when you buy a brand new Staccato, you get an invite to the Staccato Ranch. Their range down in Texas. Now, I guess you're responsible for your own transportation to and from, and I bet you got to pay for your own ammunition too. But let's show you this a little bit closer here. So this is polymer, not necessarily the frame, because the actual frame is aluminum, along with the slide is aluminum, but the polymer grip is one piece, kind of like right here. You can replace those, but they don't have a grip panel like your traditional 1911 would. It's actually the entire pistol grip is the grip, but not attached to the frame. It's a separate piece. So it does have the flat trigger as well, which, I don't know. I'm kind of partial about that. I have a couple guns with a flat trigger, and I have most of them with a curved. So enough of me. Let's get some rounds down range, all right? I just lost it. I had a fly on my target. I was going to try to shoot the fly off the target. 15-round magazine, as I mentioned, and the full size does have the 17-round magazine. I've only got 5 rounds in this one right now, so we're going to give a couple of nice slow squeezes, and there's that fly back again. I have one way off, which is right where that fly was, and then one right in the bullseye, and then a group low. So I'm going to pay attention a little bit more and put a couple more rounds down there, because that wasn't very good. Let's try this again. Alright, that was a little bit better. The gun is very, very smooth. It shoots very good. The first thing that I noticed when pulling it out of the case is this slide. It feels almost like it's on ball bearings. It really isn't, but it is very, very smooth. When you compare this to any other 1911, the slide is very, very smooth. And I like that. I had a little bit better accuracy on this target, but a couple of them still dropped off, and there's another fly that's back on there. Let's see if we can knock that fly off of there. We're going to go ahead and put a couple more rounds down range, then we're going to go take a look at our target. I'll see if I can get some actually on target. All right, let's go take a look at our target. All right, so I got a couple of groups here. I got a nice group of 3 over here. I got a group of 3 over here. And then I was out of ammo, so I got that group of 1 over here. That one there is where the fly was. Notice I said was. My very first couple, you can see I got quite a few in the bullseye, but originally I got 1 in the bullseye and then a nice little group over here. So I know that that was me, because obviously we can see that the gun is shooting nice groups. And then a couple little faster shots that went off here where we were off around a little bit. But definitely some really good accuracy. All right, a couple of things that we're going to go over just real quick here. Fiber optic sight, you can see that you've got that nice green fiber optic on it. You have no dots or anything on the front sight. You do have your traditional dovetail safety, of course. And the grip is actually quite narrow for a double stack. I like that because one of the advantages, I think, for the 1911 is you got that nice slim grip typically. And this one is a little bit thicker, but not a whole lot, not much at all. I like that. Also, again, here's a close-up. You got that flat trigger on there. That's actually very comfortable. And you do have the rail accessory, so you can mount anything on there, a light, a flashlight, whatever your kind of thing is going on there. So overall, I think this is a really great gun. I'm not really impressed by the price point of $2,500 to $2,700, depending on where you're buying it. But it is definitely a really good shooter and a very good feeling gun. Again, that slide is super, super smooth. I really, really like that. I wasn't able to get that air rack on there, but possibly because the aluminum, maybe the steel was a little bit heavier, might have that little more weight to it, help it move a little bit faster or easier. But definitely check one of these out if you get a chance to try one of these out at the range or just buy one yourself. Go ahead. It's actually very comfortable. This is the 4-inch barrel. I like that compact size a little bit better for me personally. We might even do a video on the 1911 versus the 2011 coming up. So stay tuned to that. Let me know if that's something you want to see. If you watch this channel for the first time and you haven't already, and you want to, boom, please subscribe.